Even welcome. Welcome to Posha Saturday Night Live with Posha Malcolm. Let me know that you can hear me in the chat. Please give me a comment or something to let me know that you're hearing me in the chat. I believe my system may be low. So if not, if I'm not low, we continue. So, welcome to a beautiful Saturday night live with Posha Malcolm. Ready to test your knowledge and have fun? From famous figures to moments that shape history, tonight's quiz will challenge your mind and spark great conversations. Let's see who's ready to play. And as we always do before we begin, I am the embodiment of strength, beauty, and wisdom, and I embrace all that I am. What's up, Posha Nation? Welcome to Saturday Night Live with Posha Malcolm. I'm streaming from Canada for those who don't know. If it's your first time, welcome to a place where your story matters, your joy is welcome, and your presence is a blessing. If you're returning, you already know I love and appreciate you. Welcome, one and all. Bring your positive vibes and let's connect. So, I'm going to put in the chat my channel membership, and I would love for you to join my membership. Please support this channel. We do Black history, relaxing music, and we also do travels and we highlight businesses. So that's my membership link that you can join the membership and support the Portia Nation channel. Now, tonight we are for the gratitude spotlight. I just wanted to let you know that I'm feeling a lot better. Yes. Um, Give me a moment. Andal, you're echoing. Can you turn the door for me, please? All right, guys. I don't want to echo coming back. You're hearing everything. I know Andal, one of my biggest supporter, my husband is watching. All right. So last week I big up some people. This week I didn't. I'm going to big up Mr. Welch because last week I didn't mention him. So he's my partner in business, and I just wanted to, and friend, of course. And I just wanted to give him a shout out, Mr. Welch from Jamaica. Blessings, Adi64 says. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes. So, on a sad note, every year on the 8th of August, I remember two persons that have passed away at different day, different year, but they passed away on the 8th. And so I just wanted to mention that Miss Cherry and Mr. Barrington, they are close, um, family member and friend of mine that have passed away. And I just want to say to the family to never let their memories die. Continue to remember them, continue to talk about them, continue to talk about the good that they do. Like Mr. Barrington, he lived overseas in the US. Well, let me tell you something. As his sister and I were talking, last night, and she said that I know him to be this kind of person. So he was at a particular mall, and this mall, so this particular shop, this little girl came to buy something and some noodle, and she was short, and the person didn't want to sell her. You know what he did? He bought a 24 case of the same item and tell her to enjoy herself. Yes, he was like that. And I just, give God thanks that we could talk about, the things that his character and the things that he has done to make others' lives better. And it's good to be in that kind of company, people who care. And I also want to say Victoria Vicky Mabuko, hope I pronounced the name correctly, became the first Black Canadian woman to win the National Bank Tennis Open and also the first in Montreal, right? She was the first woman in Montreal to win, the first woman to win the National Bank Open in Montreal. She is the third female since the game began to win from Canada. So we just have to congratulate her. Congratulations to Vicky. Yes, Victoria Maboko. Yes. Guys, it's a big celebration, a really big celebration. Last year, we went to the opening. Usually it's free. The opening, you don't pay. Everybody would come and, watch 1 and 2 practice match and games and all of that. But this year was in Jamaica when that occurred. So watch my video from last year on the National Bank Tennis Open and tell me what you think about it. If I don't know of any birthday celebration, however, this week, if you are online and had a birthday, put it in the chat so we can celebrate your special day. May this year bring you all peace, strength, and beautiful surprises. Wishing you love, laughter, and abundant blessings from the Posha family. And I want to share last week's link with you of our Saturday night live. Guys, I know the time usually is 8 p.m. Canadian time, Eastern time, but we have started 9 p.m. Eastern time. Tell me if this is a better time for you or 8 p.m. Let me know in the chat. Share your thoughts with me. And as usual, I like to big up my members. Yes, my faithful members. And as I said, if you want to join my membership, if you want to support this channel, making, people aware of Black history, making persons aware of different places in Canada, different places in Jamaica, as we have been seeing with our Jamaica unfolding. Yes, that you can join my membership. So we have a 2 type of membership and you can choose from one of them. So shout out to my members who have been very supportive. Bobby too, and I'm going to put the channel in the chat so you can check out Bobby too and her beautiful babies right there in the chat. Yes, I give a heart. And also we have Adiz 64 plant-based skincare, and I'm going to put that link in the chat for you to check out the great products that Adiz 64 has to offer. And we have Retired Beard, and Retired Beard is going different places, even fishing. I really liked that one. And you can check out is reviews on drinks, different types of drinks. Okay, this month or the month of July, and also this week in August, there have been persons that have joined my subscription. Thank you so much for becoming supporters and subscribers on this channel. I do appreciate it. And so I just want to shout out these persons, and I'm only going to do the first name of these persons. So if you know that you have subscribed this month and you hear your first name and you want to, give a thumbs up or you want to make a comment, yes, I would appreciate. But if not, I thank you once more for supporting, for joining. And let me tell you, I know you will enjoy the videos as you continue to watch Jamaica Unfolding, Black History, and relaxing music. I know you will appreciate and enjoy them. So we have Shelly. I'm just going to call the names. We have Shelly. Big up yourself, Shelly. Edward, big up yourself. Gary, big up. Eddie, big up. Carol, big up yourself. Narval, big up. Pascal, big up yourself. Nicole, big up yourself. Edmar, big up. Joseph, big up. Brian, big up yourself. Loli Squeb, big up yourself. M Jazz, hope I pronounce that properly. So that's MJAZX. Okay, big up yourself. James, big up yourself. David, big up yourself. Mark, big up. Zelarsa, that's TZLERSA. Big up yourself. Peanut, I tell you, big up yourself. Eustace, big up yourself. Ever old, big up yourself. Noel, big up. Robert, big up. Peter Built, big up yourself. Jan, big up. Paul, big up yourself. Barry, big up. Christopher, big up. Old Dominion in Saloon, big up yourself. Mr. Bonami, big up yourself. Glory to God 100, big up. United Africa, big up. Jane Mark, big up. NIX, big up yourself. Issa, big up. Karen, big up. Florence, big up yourself. Ray, big up. Eric, big up. RLJ, big up yourself. Jordan, big up. Dunk 664, big up yourself. Deborah, big up yourself. Gary H, big up. Deborah, big up. Another Deborah, welcome. Big up yourself. Bishop Dr. Casey, big up yourself. At law, big up yourself. Vid Fabs, big up yourself. Coney, big up yourself. Jinx, big up. William, big up. Janet J, big up yourself. Garrett, big up. Chris, big up yourself. No Fear Millionaire. I tell you, big up some names there, right? Nice. Big up yourself. Shelly, big up. Edward, big up. Eric, big up yourself. KD, big up yourself. Vincent, big up yourself. And Diverton, big up yourself and big up on yourself. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel, for being a part of this community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A shout out to all who watch my videos on a regular basis. Like Miss Sandra, thank you so much for tuning in. And Lynn, others, I really do appreciate. If I call names, I might get in trouble. But one day I will have that list of persons, especially those who have channel that I can put back in the chat. Yes, I want to do that. And as I said, this week coming, the week that is coming, I will be tuning in for sure. I will be tuning in. As I said, I'm feeling a lot better. So look out for my comments, okay? Thank you so much, each and every subscriber, whether you have just subscribed or you have subscribed from way back. Yes, like Monica, I just want to say thank you so much for being part of the Posha family. I appreciate it. Tonight, we will be doing a quiz. Yes. And tonight's theme is Jamaica Quiz Night, Eras, Emancipation, and Independence. This week, Jamaica celebrated another independence. And I don't want to give the date. Hopefully, you remember if you know. And if you don't know, you will know soon. All right. So, we are going to join in the celebration by doing a quiz tonight. Here's how it works. I'll ask you a question about Jamaica's history and, eras and so forth. Type your answer in the chat and try to do it as quickly as you can. Points go to the first correct answer. At the end, the person with the most points wins brag rights as tonight's island trivia champion. So I have my I have my record, and I'll be taking record. So when you put your answer in the chat, I will make that note. Okay? All right. And I would love the participation. Get to know, our Jamaica history more. Or, to if we are from Jamaica, we know Jamaica history, it will test our knowledge, what we remember. All right, so before we jump in, don't forget to like, share share this live with your friends and family, and drop a Jamaica flag or your favorite Jamaican food in the comments. All right, so I know you're ready. Let me know. My screen is on that side so I can see. So thanks for the thumbs up. As you come, please do give a thumbs up to let me know that you're here, or leave a comment. You can let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. So the first question, guys, and I'm going to go through, but if there's anyone that wants to ask a question or say something, please just drop it in the chat. All right, we communicate on this channel as we learn and we grow together. Number one, on what date is Jamaica's Independence Day celebrated? Is it A, August 1, B, August 6th, C, July the 31st? So I'm going to put the question in the chat, and the person with the correct answer, let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to repeat. On what date? Now, question one. On what date? Okay, at these 64 answers. On what date is Jamaica's Independence Day celebrated? A, August 1, B, August 6, C, July the 31st. And Adiz Plant-Based Skincare says 6. So that is correct! Woo! That's August 6th. Yes, I'm going to drop the answer in the chat. Here we go. All right, August 6th. There we go. All right, so we're going to move to the next one. All right, we're going to move to question 2. What year did Jamaica gain independence from Britain? In what year did Jamaica gain independence from Britain? Is it A, 1962, B, 1960, C, 1965? In what year did Jamaica gain independence? Is it A, 1962? Put it in the chat. B, 1960. C, 1965. So we're going to put a timer there. Let me see if I can find a timer. See if I can find a timer. Okay. I'm going to use my phone timer just to make sure, just looking for the timer, just to make sure we have, okay, that timer not working. Hey, welcome. So we are doing, I'm looking for the timer so we can have, everybody can have the right time and we know when to stop. Okay, clock. There we go. So we have seconds. So we're going to do 5 seconds on the clock, or probably 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the clock. And then we'll say the answer. And all right, so Adiz 62, Adiz 64, plant-based skincare says 62, 1962, and you are correct. You are correct. Welcome, welcome. Please join us as we do this quiz. We are talking about our Jamaican independence that we had just this week on Wednesday. Jamaica had their independence celebration on Wednesday. We'd love for you to participate. So, number 3, on what date is Emancipation Day celebrated in Jamaica? It's usually, okay, so A, August the 1st, B, August the 6th, C, July the 4th. That's number 3. On what date is Emancipation Day celebrated in Jamaica? And I put the question in the chat. All right, we're going to go with the timer now. So there we go. Counting down 15 seconds. It's counting down. Counting down 15 seconds. On what date is Emancipation Day? There we go. There we go. There we go. AD64 plant-based. RJ, welcome, welcome, welcome. How is your summer? How has your summer been? Yes, how has your summer been? I know it has been a while, but we love having you here. How has your summer been? So RJ Mackenzie is one of our Saturday Night Live members. And he said, Posha, hi, hi. RJ say, it's been a long time. My summer been good. Great. Nice, nice. And okay, so we are doing a quiz about 2023 quizzes of Jamaica independence and eras, and so it's good. It's good questions. So RJ says, I have been all over the place. I told Andel, I said, Andel, it's summer. RJ is going to be about. He's enjoying his summer. Yes. So I'm happy about that. Good. When you go all over and you enjoy yourself and you're ready to start back school, your headspace is in the right place, right? Jamaica, what RJ says, how was Jamaica? Jamaica was good. Yes. Jamaica, it has vibes, right? Yes, you have here and there, you have music playing and you have different foods. And I had a lot of fruits. I love that I could get my cane. Yes. Yes, I could get my cane. And I also got the opportunity to go by the beach side. I know I didn't go. We went to the beach on a private property at the Happy Grove rooms, and that was really good. But I didn't get to go to a public beach, but I tell you, it was good. Jamaica was really nice. And I would say, when school is out, when everything is up and running, for you to go with your mom and enjoy yourselves. It is good. Yes. And yeah. Yes, I got to carry back some passion. Yes, and able to make drinks with that. One and only Venus. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining with the family. I appreciate. And RJ Mackenzie says, I know that last week was Emancipation Day. Did you do anything special? I really didn't go anywhere. I didn't do much special because I wasn't feeling well. Because the last 2 weeks, I really pushed it in Jamaica to get some personal stuff done. So when I came back, I was beat. Yes, so I took the time to recuperate. Yes. And RJ Mackenzie says, and that is one of the reasons why I'm doing tonight. So emancipation and independence together. Quiz, quiz our knowledge, what we know about this time of the year. What makes it so special. RJ says, one and only Venus. Hi. Great, great. So actually, let me see if and okay, so number one, August 1. So Adi 64 had gotten that question correct. Yes. On what date is Emancipation Day? And guess what? It was also my birthday. And yes, and they bought me flowers and a beautiful vegan cake. And that was really nice. I appreciate it. I really did. So, on that note, I did enjoy Emancipation Day. Yes. All right. I think the Saturday I did sing that song, Emancipate Yourself from Mental Slavery. Yes. So I did a little piece for Emancipation Day. All right. So we have more persons joining. Remember to give a thumbs up as you come on the channel, and you can put a Jamaican flag in the chat also. And we are going to continue with question number 4. Question number 4 says, what year was slavery abolished in Jamaica? Was it A, 1834, B, 1838, C, 1825? So I'm going to repeat. I'm going to put it in the chat. Here we go. There we go. So what year was slavery abolished in Jamaica? 1834, 1838, 1825. Which one of those? So the timer is going to be on. Here we go. Counting down 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So there we had the timer down. And we have RJ responding. So RJ, the first to respond, A, 1834. Yes, you are correct. And Adi 64 follow 1834. Yes, RJ, thank you so much for the answer. You and all right. So let's see now. So for the first 3, so we have Adi's 64, we have question 1, question 2, question 3, and then we have RJ who answered question 4 correctly first. All right, great. So there we have it. Okay, so there we have it. Great. All right, and I put the answer in the chat. There we go. The next, number 5 question, what are the colors of the Jamaican flag and what do they represent? What are the colors of the Jamaican flag and what do they represent? Is it A, red, strength, blue, hope, yellow, sunshine, B, black, hardships, green, agriculture and hope, gold, sunshine, or C, black for culture, green for growth, yellow for beaches? Which one is it? Let me put the question in the chat and then we are going to count down. So, oh, it's telling me that I went over the amount, so I'm going to take off. Okay, I'm going to take off some. So I'm going to take off some. Or is it C? So Adiz answered B. Okay, Adiz answered B. All right. So I'm still going to do the timer so that others who want to respond can respond. So we're going to go 14, 12, 11, 10. That's what are the colors of the Jamaican flag and what do they represent? 3, 2, 1. All right. There we go. And the answer is B. All right. Great. All right. So we have Adiz first. All right. So that one goes to Adiz. B. So the answer I'm going to put in the chat is B. That will be black for hardship, green for agriculture, and gold and hope, and gold for sunshine. There we go. All right, I love this. And we move to question 6. Who was the first prime minister of independent Jamaica? Who was the first prime minister of independent Jamaica? Is it A, Michael Manley, B, Sir Alexander Bustamante, C, I'm going to put that in the chat. All right, C, Normal Manley. Who was the first? So we have Adiz 64 saying B, one and only Venus saying B, and we are going to clock it to see if there's any more response. So here we go, 14, 13, 12, and RJ saying B. So we wait on the timer, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yes, and the answer is B, Sir Alexander Bustamante. That is correct. All right. So all of us got that correctly. That is Sir Alexander Bustamante, the first Prime Minister of Jamaica. There we go. All right. So there we go. Now we are going on to the 7th question. What is Jamaica's national motto? And I'm just gonna, because we're moving fast. I realize the answer's coming in, so I'm just posting it and you can follow along. So we have, what is Jamaica's national motto? We have A, land of wood and water. B, out of many one people. C, one love, one nation. What is Jamaica's? Adiz 64 plant-based says B, and thanks for the support, out of many one people. Welcome, thanks for the support. Thank you so much for joining. RJ says, wow, I am surprised. The first prime minister was not even black. He was black in blood. And RJ says B. One and only Venus says C. One and only Venus, out of many one people. All right, so out of many one people is the answer. All right, I tell you now, on the ball. I like that. All right, so here we go. with the answer. Out of many, one people. Great, great, great. Now we move on to question 8. And question 8 is, what is the national food of Jamaica? Is it A, ackee? Is it B, breadfruit? Is it C, mango? Guys, I love mango. And thanks for support, says SKER. And RJ says A. All right. Thanks for the support. Can you give me one of the answers? Is it A, ackee, B, breadfruit, C, mango? Which one are you referring to? Let me know in the chat. But for persons to participate, we do the timer again. Thanks for the support. A. One and only Venus says A. All right. So we are at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the ackee. Yes, that is the one. And people may not think ackee is a food, right? But it has seed. So ackee is a fruit, and it grows on the tree, right? So ackee is the correct national fruit. There we go. So now we have, thanks for the support, getting an answer there. Support. So you got the 8th answer correct. There we go. All right. Now we are going to move on to question number 9. Which national hero led the Morant Bay Rebellion in 1865? And I'm just going to put that in the chat so that we can follow along. There we go. All right. So is which national hero led the Morant Bay Rebellion in 1865? Is it A, Samuel Sharp, B, Paul Bogle, C, George William Gordon? RJ says A, Samuel Sharp. All right. So we're going to put the timer on it so others can comment as well. So we're going down 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, Adi 6B, 8, 7, 6, 5. Thanks for the support, says B, 2, 1. There we go. And one and only Venus says B. And RJ, yes, it is actually B, Paul Bogle, right? So it wasn't Sam Sharp. I know the one that you're talking about, but it's not this one. All right. So the answer goes to Adi 64B. All right. Thanks everyone for that comment. And the answer, I'm going to put it in the chat. The answer is Paul Bogle. And that is out there in St. Thomas. But I know the one you're talking about. All right, RJ say, wow, I never heard of Paul Bogle. Yes, he's one of the national, you already know, but you don't remember. He's one of our national heroes. He was one of the persons that had the Morant Bay Rebellion in 1865. Yes, Paul Bogle. Let me see if I have Paul Bogle up. So Paul Bogle was a Jamaica Baptist deacon and activist. He is a national hero of Jamaica. He was a leader of the 1865 Morant Bay protesters who marched for justice and fair treatment for all the people in Jamaica. After leading the Morant Bay Rebellion, Bogle was captured, tried, and convicted by the colonial government, who had declared martial law, and hanged on the 24th of October 1865 in the Morant Bay courthouse. So that was Paul Bogle. So now we know a little bit about him. But I know that you just don't remember him. And he is a skin black man. So you can look him up. Then we are going on to question 10. What is the capital of I'm gonna put it in the chat because I know you guys are fast and you're gonna be fast with this one. What's the capital of Jamaica? Yes, and we are counting it down. 15, 14, 12, 10. RJ says B. All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, RJ, you are correct. That is Kingston. Yes, Kingston, Jamaica. So RJ got that one correct. All right. And one and only thanks for the for a support for this support. Oh, I got it. Thanks for the support. I like that. Kingston. And one and only Venus says B. All right. So we got that. We got that one. And we are now going to move on to question number 11. We are counting down, guys. We are counting down. Let's see if we can make it for the next 15 minutes, if we can reach 20 in the next 15 minutes. All right. So now we have it. Question number 11. Who is considered the queen of Jamaican culture and the first person named a cultural ambassador at large? Gonna put it in the chat. We can follow. So we have the first A, Louise Bennett Coverley, Miss Lou. B, Marcia Griffiths. C, Rita Marley. That's who is considered the queen of Jamaican culture and the first person named a cultural ambassador at large. Thanks for the support, says C, Rita Marley. All right, so we're going to count it down. So we have 15 on the clock. RJ says A, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And we have a D64 saying B. All right. So the answer is, let me do a drum roll for this. Hey! We have Louise Bennett Coverley. Yes, Miss Lou. And the answer goes to A. And the first person to have A is RJ. RJ, steal this one. Yes, you deserve it, Miss Lou. Yes, and one and only Venus came in after with A. All right, I like that. Number 12, which Jamaican national hero at the 1831 Christmas Rebellion? Which Jamaican had they led? Let me go again. Number 12, which Jamaican national hero led the 1831 Christmas Rebellion? Is it A, Paul Bogle, B, Samuel Sharp, C, Nanny of the Maroon? Who had led, which national hero led the 1831 Christmas Rebellion? Let me know in the chat. We are counting it down. I just say I have my parents to thank who introduced her. Oh, nice, Miss Lou. She have great poems. Yes. We're counting it down. 40. RJ says B. One and only Venus says B. And thanks for the support says N, which would be Nanny. And thanks for the support says B, Samuel Sharp. All right, here we go. We count down. So it's actually B. Yes, Samuel Sharp. So we all got that correct. And we have RJ taking that one, number 12. All right. So we are now moving on to question 13. And it says, who wrote Jamaica's national anthem? Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica. Is it A? Let me put it in the chat so you can follow along and make your decision. So is it A, U Sherlock, B, Bob Marley, C, Edward Seaga? Who is that person? So we have thanks for the support. A, U Sherlock. All right, we're counting it down so everybody can participate. So we have 14, 13, we have 11, we have RJ saying A, we have Adi 64 saying A, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we have one and only Venus said A as well. All of you are correct. You, Sherla. The first person is thanks for the support. All right, that's number 13. Great. All right, so that's it. I'm going to put it in the chat. But guess what, guys? I also want to let you know that of the other persons who also participated in it. You was a reverend. Okay, he was a Christian. Yes, yes. And the words were written by you, Sherlock, and the music was composed by Robert Lightburn and arranged by Maple Toft Polly. I think that's the pronunciation. Not good at pronunciation, guys, but I'm going to put this information in the chat because all three persons contributed to Jamaica Land We Love. There we go. All right. And we continue with question 14. Which Jamaican dish is the national dish? Is it A, ackee and saltfish? Let me quickly put this one in the chat. Is it B, curry goat? Is it C, jerk chicken? Which one is it? So we go by the timer. Adi64 says A, and the timer is timing down. RJ says B. Thanks for the support says curry goat. All right, me used to love curry goat, you know. One and only Venus says A. 2, 1. All right. So the answer is actually A. But thanks for the support. I tell you, curry goat is one of my favorite. Also, RJ. All right, so this one goes to Adi 64, and this is question 14. All right. So we continue with question 15. Which athletic legend from Jamaica is known as the fastest man in the world? Is it A, Asafa Powell, B, Usain Bolt, C, Ewan Blake? All three men I love. Is it A, Asafa Powell? Is it B, Usain Bolt? Is it C, Ewan Blake? And I count it down again, guys. Yes, so we have 11 on the clock. We have RJ, B, Adi 64, B, thanks for the support. Bolt, one and only Venus, C, and one and only Venus, Usain, one and only Venus, B. All right, guys. Yes, it is Usain Bolt, of course. And we're going to put that in the chat. Usain to the world. And guys, at this moment, I just want to do the sign to the world. All right, I like that one. Yes, and I give a heart. There we go. RJ says, Posha, funny thing, I got to tell you before I heard of Bolt, the runner. I grew up watching the Disney movie Bolt, and it was on a dog. Okay. Wow, look at that. I tell you, Disney come alive with Usain Bolt. So the dog was a hero now. Usain is the hero on the track. And we haven't seen one like him in a while, right? So Usain still to the world. I love it. All right. So I tell you, the fastest man in the world is from Jamaica. And that's something to be proud of, eh? 16. Number 16. Who was Jamaica's first national hero? Who was Jamaica's first national hero? And I quickly put it in the chat so you can follow along. We have A. Marcus Garvey, B. Paul Bogle, C. Samuel Sharp. Who was Jamaica's first national hero? Is it A. Marcus Garvey, B. Paul Bogle, C. Samuel Sharp? Timer is on. And we have one and only Venus. A. 11, 10, 9, 8. Adi 64, 8. Thanks for the support. 8. RJ, A. This is a toughie. All right. So it is actually Marcus Garvey, A. So we all are correct. Nice. RJ says the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. And let me tell you something, RJ. I went to Emancipation Park. Of all the places I really wanted to go, right? Because I do Black history on my shorts, and I wanted to, go and see that. And when I got there, and I look at the monuments, and I stopped at the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey monument. I tell you, I came to tears. Because when you listen to that man, when you listen to him, when you read his words, it's so powerful. Yes? He not tell her nothing wrong. He said we must carry ourselves decent and in order. We must pop down, right? Instead that we must rise and lift ourselves. We have the opportunity, we can live our best life like anyone else. We have to rise up. And let me tell you, tears come to my eyes when I was at his monument. So this man is a remarkable man for me. RJ says his work inspired Malcolm X parents who were Garveyites. I remember the story. I remember he did. The parents were really involved in Marcus. And I tell you, I would be too. When you listen to what he's saying and how everything makes sense, anytime you listen to him, even now, for me, it empowers me, it motivates me. So I hope we all are motivated, even to just going through all of this. RJ says, and he was the one that told us about Ethiopia and Eritrea. Yes. Eritrea is another country. I think it's right beside Ethiopia, but it's very small. Yes. So, powerful stuff, powerful stuff. Well, we are going to move on. We are almost finished with our quiz. And then we tally and see who is going to take the championship tonight. So we now have question 17. Who is the only woman among Jamaica's national hero? And I quickly put it in the chat because I know the answer coming. I know the answer is coming. Here we go. So, who is the only woman among Jamaica's national heroes? Is it A. Louise Bennett Coverley, B. Nanny of the Maroons, C. Amy Jakes Garvey, and RJ says B, and we time it down. So we have 14 on the clock, 13 on the clock, 12, and we have Adiz plant-based saying B, and we have one and only Venus saying B, and we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time out. And Thanks for the support, says B, just in time. All right, guys, the answer is definitely B, Nanny of the Maroon. What a remarkable woman, right? Let me know what you know about Nanny of the Maroon. I tell you, she is another another powerful human being, that has really done a lot of work. And when you go to Maroon Town and those places, and you look at the cockpit country and all of those, you have to give God thanks for this woman and her brothers and other persons who were able to head for the hills and to make people free from oppression that they go through at that time. So we have RJ saying Nanny was a hero and a woman that the Brits feared. Yes. Yes, and they say she was also a spiritual woman, a spiritual mother. RJ says she blessed by God. I tell you, there are some persons, women, I'm speaking about women, that the power they carry is remarkable. It's not everybody have a physical, mental, spiritual strength like that. And so when we see these persons, exercises those, they have some in Africa too that I've come across when I've been doing my Black history research, that are so profound, what they do. And when you look back even in the Bible and you see women, what they do, they stand out. So we all have a little bit of Nanny in us. We all have those little things that empower us as women. Tap into that. So question 18, guys, we're almost there. Question 18. Which national hero was a Baptist preacher and a political leader? And I'm going to put it in the chat. Which national hero was a Baptist preacher and also a political leader? Is it A, George William Gordon, B, Paul Bogle, C, Samuel Sharp? Who was it? Who was it? So we have, let's put it on the clock. So we have 13, 12, 10. We have one and only Venus B. We have thanks for the support A. We have Adi 64B. We have RJC, one and only Venus Paul. Okay, so the answer is actually A, George William Gordon. And thanks for the support, got this one. And this is question 18. So question 18 goes to thanks for the support. All right, I think I missed out the scoring for somebody. Let me just go back to that one and see who answered question 16 correctly. So 15 went out to B, RJ. Okay, great. 16 went out to, so we have 16 went out to one and only Venus. Okay, 16, one and only Venus. All right, so we are back on track. All right, let me see in the chat. So RJ says he was mixed. He was half black and half Scottish. And yes, those men that weren't, with their complexion fully black, yes, they would have been. But history that you are terms black even if you don't look black because of the mother's bloodline, right? So they were considered blacks. So he was a Baptist preacher and a political leader, and he has done his part to make Jamaica free, that we can live our best life, right? So question 19 now, the phrase I would rather die upon yonder gallows than live in slavery is attributed to which national hero? Which national hero? Let's put that in the chat. And let's say A, Samuel Sharp, B, Marcus Garvey, C, Paul Bogle, and one and only Venus says, like us, Scottish. Yes, yes, mixed. So we have a D64 B. Thanks for the support. B, one and only Venus, Paul, RJB. So we are getting a lot of B. All right, we're going to count it down. Okay, so we're counting it down. 15, 14, 12. One and only Venus says C. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, it is A. Samuel Sharp. Yes, Samuel Sharp. I would rather die upon yonder gallows than live in slavery. Yes, Samuel Sharp. Just gonna look up this. Samuel Sharp. Okay, here it is. Samuel Sharp. Give me a second, guys. See if I find the full thing. Okay, it's not showing me the full thing. All right, but it's Samuel Sharp, right? Also known as Sam Sharp, was an enslaved Jamaican who was the leader of the widespread 1831 to 32 Baptist War Slave Rebellion. All right, so he was proclaimed national hero on the 31st of March 1982. All right. Okay, I'm not seeing the statement, the full statement, but yes, it was Samuel Sharp. All right, so we go back to the drawing board for that one. All right, well, good attempt, guys. Thank you so much for that one. So for 19, we have 0. All right, and then we move to 20. We are almost done. Oh my goodness. 20. What is the name of the Jamaican Maroon leader who negotiated a peace treaty with the British in 1739? This one is interested. So I put it in the chat so we can see and know and participate. So is it A, Kojo, B, Taki, C, Kojo, Koju? Which one is it? Is it one and only Venus says A? So is it A, Kojo, B, Taki, C, Koju? All right, so we have that on the timer. 15, 13, 12. Thanks for the support says A. One and only Venus says A again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adi 64 says A. All right. Guys, it's actually A. Kojo. When I look back at it, I actually got this wrong. I'd said Taki at first, right? But then when I did my research, it's Kojo. Kojo is the one that negotiated the peace treaty with the British in 1739. So I'm just going to put that in the chat. So that one goes to one and only Venus. So 20 goes to one and only Venus. All right. So we have just 2 more on the board, guys. 21 and 22. and we're going to go through them. So 21, which rebellion in 1760 was one of the largest slave uprisings in Jamaican history? I'm going to put that in the chat. You can follow along and make your decision. Which rebellion in 1760 was one of the largest slave uprisings in Jamaican history? Is it A, Morant Bay Rebellion? Is it B, Taki War? Is it C, Christmas Rebellion? Which one is it? RJ says C. Thanks for the support, says C. And we have that on the clock. 15. One and only Venus says C. 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, I put the answer in the chat. I put the answer in the chat. It is B. Yes, guys, it is B. Taki War. I was surprised as well. Taki War. The Taki War. I tell you, my sister may know Taki, right? That was so. RJ says, fun fact, Posha, Simon Bolivar. Yes, and that is from Venezuela. Yes, Venezuela. The liberator of South America was exiled to Jamaica. Yes. Yes, Simon Bolivar. Yes, I remember we had to do a little history on him. Simon Bolivar, yes. And Taki. Let me see if I find Taki War. Taki War. So Taki War, it says, more accurately known as Taki's Revolt, was a significant slave rebellion in the British colony of Jamaica that began on April 7th, 1760, led by a Fante chief named Taki. And this is actually in St. Mary. This formidable and far-reaching slave insurrection aimed to overthrow British colonial rule and establish a free black nation. The revolt involved numerous Coromantee people from the Gold Coast, known for their military prowess and spread across various parts of the island. After an initial crackdown, the enslaved rebels engaged in guerrilla campaign, destroying plantations and killing dozens of people. The British responded with overwhelming force, leading to deaths of hundreds of persons. And other things happened, right? So Taki, this was one of the biggest. And let me tell you, Taki, Kojo, Nani, trust me, they were fierce warriors. So I believe you. The Christmas Rebellion and those are just, when it comes to guerrilla warfare and all of that, it's just different. And one and only, so I have thanks for the support saying Christmas Rebellion was in 1830s, yes. And one and only Venus says we have Taki Falls in Islington. All right. I've not been there. Every time I want to go, but I've never been to Taki Fall. But I've been to Taki School, secondary school. I've been to different areas that says Taki, but have not been to Taki Fall. RJ says, one and only Venus, you guys have a Islington. Yes, I am surprised because in Toronto we have a TTC subway station called Islington. Yes, so Islington is a community in Toronto. Yeah, so most times I joke with Andel when we are going out that side. One and only Venus gives a lot of trophies. Yes, so if you watch the videos that I have with Jamaica Unfolding, you will see Islington, right? So when we start going up that hill, we consider it Islington, going to Islington, that area. All right. So yes, so we have Islington, and you know why that is so? Because the British usually gives the names of where they are from, or where they, of places in England. They usually give, anywhere in the world that they go, they give those names. So it becomes known throughout the world, wherever they go and occupy, wherever they go and capture, that they give those names. So we will find Canada having same name like places in Jamaica. And RJ says same with the French. Yes, is what they know. So they just give them those names. All right, we have the last one. Yes, the last one. We have the last one, guys. And let me see who got number 21. So that was B. No one. Oh my, that's something new that we learned, right? So that's 21. And then 22, one and only Venus, a lot of emojis. All right, thank you so much. The last one, guys, the last one. Number 22. Which Jamaican newspaper, founded in 1834, is one of the oldest continuous published newspapers in the Western Hemisphere? And I'm going to put it in the chat so you can follow along and you can give your answers. Yes. So which one? Is it A, the Gleaner, B, Jamaican Observer, C, Star Newspaper? And I know all three. So we have thanks for the support, the Gleaner. And we're going to count it down. 14, 13, 12. We have one and only Venus, A. We have RJ, C. One and only Venus saying A again. All right. Which one is it? So we have no more timer, and we have Adi 64A. And thanks for the support, has gotten it correct. Woo! All right, thanks for the support, has taken that one. So guys, I'm gonna tally it up, and then we are going to find out who is the champion of the Jamaica quiz. Here we go. So give me a moment to tally the answers, and then we will find out who is the island trivia champion. All right. All right. So we are getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. This is it. This is a moment that we have been waiting for. Drum roll. Who is the Island Trivia champion tonight on the Saturday Night Live with Posha Malcolm? Guys, we have the third runner-up. It's thanks for the support with 4 points. I tell you, you did a good job. You did a good job. And then we have the second runner-up. Second runner-up is RJ with 6 points. Woo! All right, RJ, 6 points. And the first and the champion, the Island Trivia champion, give it to Adi64. Adi64 has come out the Island champion. Oh, what? I was so surprised. Let me tell you, Andel was here, answering questions before. And that's why if all of you were here immediately when we started, I know you give Andel a run for his money. Yeah, so thank you one and all. I really do appreciate the energy tonight. I appreciate you coming out and participating Remember to give a thumbs up before you leave. You can put a little heart or emoji in the chat, and um let me just put the champion. Let me just put D64 congratulations in the chat. RJ says, I guess that's the blessings of being a history lover. Yes, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Maybe one day you'll teach it. Maybe one day you'll talk about it. Have something. Don't lose it. Keep on researching. Keep on doing what you're doing. All right. So let me just put these 64 plant-based skincare island trivia champion. All right. Congratulations. All right. So there we have it, guys. There we have it. Enough love. All right. There we have it. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't think it went. Okay, guys. Are you seeing it? I don't know if I'm seeing the comment. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. I think I erased it. So congratulations to Adi's 64 plant-based skincare island trivia champion. There we go. There it is. I see it. Okay, great, great, great. Wasn't showing on my side. So one and only video says, how much did I come? You actually got 2. Oh my gosh. Yes, you got 2. One and only Venus. So we had Adiz at 8. We have RJ at 6. We have thanks for the support at 4. And we have Venus 2. So if you look at it, 2, 4, 6, 8, even numbers. Yes. So RJ said, Posha, I see it. Okay, great. So thank you one and all for your support. I really do appreciate tonight we could come out and we could participate and all of that. Yes, so thanks again for joining me tonight. Is there any question? Is there any comment? Is there anything you want to share? Let me know before we leave, as we're about to wrap up for tonight's Saturday Night Live. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new, if you like what you see. And if you check out my channel and you see what you like, please join us. RJ says, this quiz motivated me to learn more of the island portion. Next time you should include Jamaica age of piracy. Age of piracy. Okay. Not sure I understand of the piracy. Can you explain some more? Just that part. And thanks for the support. Says, was fun. Will come again. One love. One love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the support. I'm going to check out your channel as well. So if you do have a channel up and running, I'll subscribe and continue following and supporting you. And RJ says, like famous pirates that went to the island. Ah, something to consider. Like Blackbeard. All right. Blackbeard. All right. I don't see CC tonight. Bobby too. I hope everything is well with Bobby too tonight. All right. So RJ says, and Port Royal. Yes. That building that tilts over from Port Royal earthquake. And as persons may not know, Port Royal is a certain part of the island that sank. The roads, the persons who have dived underneath there can still see the roads. Yes. But we know that pirates, persons who come to Jamaica, they dive and they take out our history and go back to their country. You know, I've had persons who are underground that tells me that. first, and they see them do it. Dive. They will start here, but when them, you know, um dive, they dive out. So they start at this, say, oh, I'm diving, but when they reach to them, then they way out to that area. And when they come back with their stuff. Well, our stuff. So one and only Venus says, giddy house, giddy house. Yes, yes, it's tilt. Yes, so we will explore that. I will definitely explore that, RJ. And I'm trying to, for the last day in Saturday night in August on the 23rd, want to do a lighting business again, just so that we can keep that going. When I was in Jamaica, we didn't get to do much of that. We didn't get to do that. So we want to do that. Henry Morgan, yes, is a pirate. Yes. So I'll explore that and see what happens for next week or sometime in September. All right. So thank you for your input. Thank you for those suggestions. I will definitely take them into consideration, and we can explore those. I really like the quiz. It's really nice. And as um, we have had some interesting ones that we never knew, and we get to know those. Please hit the bell so you don't miss anything if you're new to my channel. And remember that I have Jamaica Unfolded going on in my long form video, my regular form videos. You can watch those to see, my experience in Jamaica. From my heart to yours, I just want to say thank you for the love and the energy that you have shown tonight. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, which is next week, the 16th, I hope to see you. I hope to see you for our Saturday night live again. So this is your girl Posha Malcolm tuning out until next week Saturday night live. Take care. Peace, love. One love to you. RJ says, Posha, take care and peace. 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 Peace to your home. Peace to your summer. Enjoy the summer. Continue to enjoy the summer, RJ. Yes, and remember to take those walk, those nature walk. Take care, everyone. Love you. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Adiz. Thank you, one and only Venus. And yes, I appreciate um coming coming on tonight. Thanks for the support. Thank you. That really is special to me. Even the name, thanks for the support. Take care. Love you. Bye, one and all. Take care.